Okay, so we're looking at this problem, and it asks us to find the horizontal, vertical, and oblique asymptotes. So you just want to do some remembering here. Horizontal asymptotes occur, they can occur only if you have the degree of the denominator is greater than the degree of the numerator, or if the degrees are equal. Well, neither of that happens, so we have no horizontal asymptote here. The vertical asymptotes occur where the denominator equals 0, as long as that's not also a 0 of the numerator. So if you take the denominator x minus 6 and you set that equal to 0, you do get x equals 6, and that is the equation of the vertical asymptote. Okay, well, when you don't have a horizontal asymptote, that's because the degree of the numerator is greater than the degree of the denominator. And so you have what's called an oblique asymptote, which you can find through long division. So you want to put the x minus 6 on the outside, and then put your 15x squared on the inside. And then go ahead and put placeholders. You have 0 x's, and then you have 0 constants. That may sort of help you. All right, now to figure out what happens first, you'll take this first term, 15x squared, and just divide it by this term right here, the x. So if you take 15x squared and you divide that by x, you just get 15x. So that's what you're going to put right here, 15x. Then you multiply through here. 15 times x is 15x squared. And then 15x times negative 6x is negative 6 is negative, let's see, 90x. Right, and then you just want to remember to draw the line and change the signs. So when we draw this line here, remember you're going to subtract this entire thing that you created. So it's going to make that 15x squared minus 15x squared, but this is going to make 90x, 0x minus negative 90x, which will be positive 90x. And then you bring down what you have, which will be plus 0. Now you divide the 90x by just that x right there, which will just be plus 90. And then you use your distributive property, so you have 90x, and then that'll be minus 540. Then you draw the line, change the signs, and the 90x's cancel, and this will be 0 minus negative 540, which is positive 540. That's just your remainder. And so as x goes to infinity, your graph is this 540 over x minus 6 is going to go to 0. So your function is going to look very much like the line 15x plus 90 when x goes to infinity. So you have an oblique asymptote. It's just the quotient there of your long division at the y equals 15x plus 90.